In this video, let us study about the time variant and time invariant systems. See, the system, it is said to be time invariant that if the input is delayed or advanced and if it produces the same time shift in the output signal, then I can call that particular system as a time invariant system. Suppose this is the signal x of t which is applied to the system. I am getting the output y of t. But now what I will do, I will shift this signal that is towards right by 2 or 3 units, x of t minus 2. What I should get? I should get an output that is also equal to, like, it should be shifted by 2 units towards the right. So I should get y of t minus 2 here. So shifted input, it should produce the identical shift in the output. But if this is not equal to y of t minus t naught, then this becomes the time variant system. So it does not, time variant system means it is not constant now. Now what happens, it's like if I'm applying this particular signal, this is your x of t. For this I am getting the output something like this. Okay, this is my output, y of t. But now if I am shifting it towards right by 2 units, okay, this is x of t minus 2. Now time invariant system is that system where you will get an output. Okay, see, it's same thing, right? This is y of t minus 2. It will be also shifted, and see here the characteristics of this output is not changing. But if I give this shifted input like this, and for that same system, if I am getting the output something like this now, what happened? The characteristics of the output is changed. Okay, so what we can call this as time variant system. This is time invariant system. Okay, or TIV, time invariant system. This is the time variant system. So x of t minus t naught or x of t plus t naught, it should be producing y of t minus t naught for this, y of t plus t naught for this. So I can say if x of t, if it is producing the output y of t, and x of t minus t naught plus or minus t naught, if it is producing the output y of t plus minus t naught, then that particular system, it is said to be the time invariant system. Okay, time invariant system. So let us consider some examples for this. Y of t is equal to ax of t. That is, I am multiplying the signal by a constant a. Now we can see, I will shift this input. This is similar like, see, I have a system. I am applying the x of t. That means I am passing it through the delay. Okay, so then I will be getting x of t minus t naught. After that I will be passing it through the system. Then I will be getting the output y of t. Suppose I am passing this first through the system, I will be getting the signal here, and then if it is passed, okay. So let me consider this as y of t minus t naught. Here I am getting y of t. Okay, so this is passed through the delay now. This is passed through the delay now. What I will get? Y of t minus t naught. That means first, if I pass the signal through a delay and then through the system, I am getting an output. And if I pass the signal through the system and then if I pass that output through the delay, then I will get another output. So if these two are equal, then only I can call that particular system as time invariant system. But if this is not equal to this, then that becomes time variant system. So one thing I will do, I will pass this signal through this delay, that is t naught delay. So now I am operating on this signal x of t. Okay. So it is ax of t minus t naught. Now if I am passing this output through the delay, okay, I have to change the t by naught. T minus t naught. Sorry, t minus t naught. So now I can see these both are equal. So this is the time invariant system. This is the time invariant system. Okay. First, you should remember that if I am passing it through the delay, that means only the input signal, it will be delayed. Okay. If the signal has any t terms, okay, if t is a coefficient of x of t, then by passing the signal through the delay, it will not affect this. The t will be constant here, but this one will be shifted. But when I am passing the output through the delay, that time even this t will be shifted. Okay, t will be shifted. I will take this example now. The second one, y of t is equal to tx of t. So now first I will pass the signal x of t through the delay. Okay, that means I will be getting tx of t minus t naught. Now I will pass this output through this delay. That time every t term will be replaced by t minus t naught. So from this and this, I can tell that this is not equal to this, right? T of x of t minus t naught is not equal to t minus t naught x of t minus t naught. So this system, it becomes time variant system. Okay, this is the time variant system. So this is time variant. I will take the third example. E to the power x of t. Okay. So if I pass the signal through the delay, so now x of t minus t naught, right? This is E x of t minus t naught. Now if I pass this signal through the delay, replace every t by t minus t naught. So here it is only this one. So these two are equal. So this one will be your time invariant system. Okay, time invariant system. Next, if I consider something like e to the power of 2t x of t. Okay, here what happens if I am passing the signal through the delay first, it will be e to the power of 2t x t minus t naught. I am disturbing only the signal here. This coefficient will not be disturbed. Okay. So if I pass the output through the delay, I will get 2t minus t naught x of t minus t naught. Here every t will be shifted. Okay. So what happens? This is not equal to this. So this is time variant system. Okay. So next example, cos of xt. Okay, in this case if I am passing first the signal through the delay, so this one will be cos of xt minus t naught. If I pass the output through the delay, then again I will be getting the same thing. So these both are equal, so I can call this as time invariant system. Okay, so sixth one, y of t is equal to x of cos t. X of cos t. So here what happens? I will be passing the signal through the delay first. Okay, signal through the delay first. It becomes cos of t minus t naught. Okay, cos of t minus t naught. But if I am passing the output through the delay, in this case, this t will be replaced by t minus t naught. So you can see here cos t minus t naught. Here what happens, that t will be replaced by t minus t naught. So these both are not equal. Okay. So this is the time variant system. Okay. Here it is something, if I consider this as t, it should be t minus t naught, right? So now replace this. Okay. That's why it is cos t minus t naught. But for t, every t will be shifted. So that's why I have taken the bracket here. Okay. Y of t is equal to 2 plus x of t. 2 plus x of t. In this case, if I shift the signal, that is I am passing the signal through the delay, I will get x of t minus t naught plus 2. If I pass this output through the delay, that time also I will be getting 2 plus x of t minus t naught. So these both are equal. So this is also a time invariant system. Time invariant system. Next, let me consider y of t is equal to t plus x of t. T plus x of t. Here, when I pass a signal through the delay, this won't be affected. So it is same. Here it is x t minus t naught. But if I am passing the signal y of t through a delay, I will be getting t minus t naught plus x of t minus t naught. So these both are not equal. So this is the time variant system. Okay. So next one. Y of t is equal to x of 2t. X of 2t. So here what happens if I am passing this signal through the delay, it will be x of 2t minus t naught. Just I am considering this as t, so I will be shifting that 2t minus t naught. But if I pass the output through the delay, okay, output through the delay, this becomes x of 2 t minus t naught. So we can say x of 2t minus 2t naught, that is not equal to x of 2t minus t naught. So this becomes time variant system. Similarly, if I take y of t is equal to x of t by 2, in this case, if I am shifting the signal, that becomes t by 2 minus t naught. But if I am shifting the output, then that becomes x of t minus t naught divided by 2. So these both are not equal. Again, this is the time variant system. Okay, so that is also a time variant system. Y of t is equal to x of t minus 2. Okay, in this case, if I am passing this signal through the delay, I will be getting t minus 2 minus t naught. If I am passing the output through the delay, I will be getting x of t minus t naught minus 2. So both are same, right? There is no difference between these two. So this is time invariant system. If I take x of t plus 2, if I pass this through delay, that will be t plus 2 minus t naught. If I pass the output through the delay, then this will be x of t minus t naught plus 2. Once again, these both are same. So this is the time invariant system. Okay. So next one, y of t is equal to x of minus t. X of minus t. So here x of minus t is nothing but the reversal operation performed on the signal. So if I am passing this through the delay, I will get minus t naught. If I pass the output through the delay, I will be getting t minus t naught, which is equal to x of minus t plus t naught. So these both are not equal. These both are not equal. So this is the time variant system. Okay. Time variant system. So 14th one, y of t is equal to x of minus t plus 2. So we saw that x of t plus 2 is time invariant, but what is in the case of x of minus t plus 2? In this case, if I pass this signal through a delay, I will be getting minus t plus 2 minus t naught. If I pass the output through the delay, I will be getting t minus t naught plus 2, which is equal to x of minus t plus t naught plus 2. So these both are not equal. So this is the time variant system. So whenever there is a reversal, it becomes time reversal system. So what we can conclude from these things? See, that is, if I have a constant multiplied with the signal, then that is time invariant. But if I have a coefficient of x of t, which is a function of t, okay, function of t. So this is a function of t, this is also a function of t. Okay, so in this case what happened, it became time variant, but if it has a constant then it is time invariant. Okay, and here if it is like, if any function is performed on the time that is independent variable, that time it becomes time variant. Okay, so we can see here x of cos t. See here, this is a time variable, so instead of t I have cos t. So what happened? The system became time variant. But if the function is applied on the signal, it doesn't make any difference. Means it will be a time invariant itself. For that we can take an example. Y of t is equal to x square t, which is a squarer. Okay. So here if I pass this through the delay, it will be x square t minus t naught. If I pass the output through the delay, that time also I will be getting the same thing. So it is time invariant system. So if I am performing any function, say cos of x of t or e to the power of x of t, these all are time invariant systems. Okay, so if I am performing operation on the time variable, so you can see scaling operation which is performed here. Okay, so 2t, t by 2, that became time variant. But shifting, it doesn't affect. Okay, if you shift the signal without any reversal or scaling, then it will be time invariant. And you can see here the time reversal, this is a time reversal, so that is time variant system. But here I have shifted the signal, but there is also a reversal operation which is performed here, so that is a time variant. Okay, so we can see if the coefficient of x of t is a function of time, system is time variant. Okay, system is time variant. Next, if I consider if the coefficient of x of t is a constant, then it is time invariant. Okay, third one, time scaling makes the system time variant. Okay, fourth one, shifting, time shifting, it is time invariant. Time reversal, time variant. If I consider mod of x of t, what is in this case? Mod of x of t. So here if I pass it through the delay, I will be getting x of t minus t naught. If I pass the output through the delay, then also I will be getting the same thing. So this is the operation which is performed on the signal. So it is a time invariant system. If I had performed the operation on the time variable like this, something like this, then it would be time variant. Okay. Then, okay, x square t e to the power of x of t, then you have cos of x of t, these all are sin of x of t, tan x of t, log x of t, these all are time invariant. Okay, time invariant. Next, let us take the differentiator. So d by dt, x of t. So this is also a time invariant system, because see, if I am passing it through the delay, I will be getting d by dt x of t minus t naught. So the same thing when the output is shifted. Okay, so it is time invariant. So if I take the integration now, minus infinity to t x of tau d tau. So many of us, okay, we will be confused with this integration. So in that case, what I will do is first I will, okay, perform the operation on the signal. Okay, that is nothing but minus infinity to t x of tau minus t naught d tau. But if I pass this output through the delay, then I will be getting y of t minus t naught, that is equal to minus infinity t minus t naught x of tau t tau. Okay, only t terms will be shifted, you know, right, when there is a delay in the output. So in this case, what I will do, I will substitute this tau minus t naught is equal to m. So d tau will be equal to dm. So if I substitute here, m is equal to minus infinity to, if I consider this t instead of tau, so to t minus t naught. Okay, so now what happens, the limits of integration will change, and instead of tau minus this one, I will be having x of m dm. So now we will compare these two. See, the upper limit is same, here minus infinity is same, and you know that integration, it does not depend upon the variable. So it can be x of m, it can be x of u, x of t, x of v, whatever the variable you take, it won't change. So these both are same, right? These both are same. So this is also a time invariant system. Time invariant system. But remember, if you have x of this is minus infinity to 2t or t by 2, whatever the operation is performed on the time variable. We know that time scaling, it is time variant. This is nothing but it is like I am substituting x of t instead of x of t, okay, x of tau d tau. I am placing this here. It is like x of 2t dt. Okay, it's same like scaling, right? This is a scaling operation. So this makes the system time variant. So let us check this. So first I will pass the signal. So minus infinity to 2t x of tau minus t naught d tau. So I will again replace this tau minus t naught is equal to m, d tau is equal to dm. So here it is minus infinity to 2t. So instead of this one 2t, I will place here, it will be 2t minus t naught, right? Now it is x of m dm. Now if I pass this output through the delay, that time what happens, it will be minus infinity 2 of t minus t naught x of tau d tau. So if I compare these two, we can see this is 2t minus t naught, this will be 2t minus 2t naught. So it is not equal, right? So this becomes time variant system. Time variant system. So minus infinity to t by 2 x of tau d tau, this is also time variant. Okay, so these are the three types: minus infinity to t, minus infinity to 2t, minus infinity to t by 2. So while you are adding the two signals or subtracting two signals, subtracting means subtraction. If I am adding a constant with the signal, if I am adding another particular like x of t minus 2, okay, x of t minus 2. In this case, this is time invariant, right? This is time invariant. But if I add x of t plus cos t, okay, this becomes time variant, because while shifting the delay only this is affected, but while passing the output through the delay, both are affected. So that makes the system time variant. So this is time invariant. But instead of this, if I have something like minus t plus 2, in this case it becomes time variant because we have a reversal operation performed on this signal. Okay, so these are the points we have to remember for time variant and time invariant systems. Okay, that is if the coefficient of x of t is not a constant but it is a function of a time, then the system becomes time variant. And here if the time scaling is performed, that is nothing but the expansion or the compression of the signal, that makes the system time variant. And then shifting without any reversal or scaling, if you are shifting the signal, then that doesn't make any difference. Time reversal, it makes the system time variant. See, if I am squaring the signal, that is not affecting your time invariance, right? But what happens is, if you have x square of 2t, then there will be a problem because there is a scaling, that becomes time variant. E to the power of x of t, okay, then e to the power of x of t is time invariant, but e to the power of t x of t, this is your time variant system. Cos x of t, sin x of t, you can add the points d by dt x of t is time invariant. We can also consider some differential equations like this: dy by dt plus 2y is equal to x of t. So, or you can consider dy of t by dt plus 2y of t is equal to x of t. So, this is time invariant. But if it has any coefficient as t, so like this, d square y of t by dt square plus ty of t is equal to x of t, okay, plus 2, this becomes time variant. This becomes time variant because you have a t here, okay. So these are all the points about the time invariant and the time variant system.